Let's create a winter lookbook that keeps you warm but still looking stylish. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sabs and I love all things fashion and handbags. It has been a long minute since I did a styling video, and from the comments I gather that you guys enjoy those types of videos too. So we are back today with a styling video. Over the last few weeks I have been sharing some YouTube shorts, reels, TikToks of my winter outfit ideas, and unexpectedly I have been getting quite a bit of backlash from people saying this isn't even real winter outfit ideas, it's way colder where I live, it's negative this many degrees. And to that I say definitely stay warm and don't dress the way I do if it's not enough for your climate. But I don't know if you guys can tell, Vancouver has been sunny for the last few weeks, and when it gets sunny, even if the temperatures drop to below zero, during the daytime it stays pretty warm. And the outfit ideas that I share on my Instagram and my YouTube are my real everyday outfits that I wear out. So those are just stuff that I wear, and that is why I'm sharing them. If they don't work for you, I totally understand, and hopefully in today's video I can share some more realistic cold winter outfit ideas. It is definitely still cold in Vancouver and I understand where people are coming from, so let me show you the outfits that I have for today's video. For today's outfits, I decided to go with a few different categories, and number one is how to put together a monochromatic look. This one in particular is one of my favorite categories of styling because I believe it is one of the most, if not the most, chic way to look very put together while putting in minimal effort. And I do understand that it's not always easy to pull together pieces in your wardrobe that are all in the same color category or color family, but that is something that happens over time, so it's really no rush. If you don't have all the items from the same color family, you can still do your best with some major pieces in your wardrobe. For this outfit, I am gonna go with one of my favorite fall winter colors, which is a rich brown. So let me show you the pieces that we're going to be working with. So what I meant when I was saying that we're going to be sticking with colors from the same family but not necessarily the same exact shade is, in this case, my main color inspiration is a deep shade of brown, like these wool trousers that I have on top, but I don't have a brown sweater to go with it. So I'm just going to be going with this reddish burgundy deep color because at the end of the day it is a brownish red, so they do belong in the same color family. So this first look is a very versatile and easy to style one because it could be worn to any kind of occasion or event. It could be worn to work, school, dates. The thing that I really like about this kind of outfit is that since it is a monochromatic look, that is the main motif in this whole outfit. We don't need to try to find any fun elements in this look. You just need your basics. So I have my sweater, which, by the way, if you have a good thick wool sweater, it will go a long way for you in the winter time. So that is definitely something to look out for in your sweater tags before you purchase them. And I also have on my wool trousers, which definitely also keep me very warm in the winter. These are from Fabrique. My sweater is from Massimo Dutti. I recommend layering with bodysuits or any other types of t-shirt or long sleeve t-shirt. That will also do very well. For shoes, I decided to go with my vintage Stuart Weitzman kitten heels because I can walk in these very comfortably, and I believe these are my only chocolate brown shoes that I have, and I really wanted this to go well with my pants. Another very great and flattering thing about a monochromatic look is that it has a very elongating effect. There is no major breaks in your length, especially with my shoes and my pants. They're essentially the same color, so from my feet all the way to my waist, it is one long undisturbed line. For my jacket, because I know that my top half is staying very toasty, with this kind of outfit is when you can afford to go with a leather jacket in the winter. Again, this is my winter. If your winter looks different, definitely go with a wool coat or something more padded. This is one of my more recent purchases. It is a vintage Danier leather jacket in our favorite color, chocolate brown. And then for my bag, this part was tricky because I do have a lot of chocolate brown bags, but I really wanted to go with a slightly different shade of brown for my bag today. So I decided to go with this almost charcoal gray, brownish, blackish. It's very unclear to me what the exact shade of this bag is, but this is another vintage seasonal Chanel bag, pre-loved. And that is our whole look. Again, maybe my past self would have not considered this sweater as a proper monochromatic piece for this look, but because I have so much other chocolate brown pieces going on in this outfit, I would actually rather have one shade that's a little bit more off and it can break up the whole look. So for our second look, we're going to be switching it up a little bit by bringing together some lighter tones and darker tones and going with very comfortable footwear. We have another trouser outfit. This pair is from Aritzia. These are the effortless trousers. So the base of my outfit is just just gonna be for layering purposes. This shirt won't even be seen that much because I will be putting a sweater on over top. Let me show you. I do really love to incorporate more patterns into my clothes, but I don't have a whole lot of patterns in my wardrobe. This is, I think, my only sweater that has any kind of pattern. I don't even know if you could call it that. It's more like a design because it's just across the chest, and I like that it has a bit of brown in it. That kind of goes with my trousers in this outfit. So just like how I said the previous outfit's concept was a monochromatic look, this outfit is all about embracing oversized or baggy fitting clothes, and you will see why I'm saying that. For our shoes, I said we're going to be going with comfortable footwear, and I was not kidding. We're going to go with my most comfortable footwear, my New Balance 530s. And then to top off this outfit, we are going to be putting on my biggest wool winter coat. If we're going with an oversized look, it's only fair to bring in this coat because the shoulders are so strong and the whole silhouette of it is much bigger than what I normally put on. So this is pretty much my most oversized kind of look that I would go to. And then for my bag, I was kind of trying to go towards something that has a bit more hardware and it looks a bit chunkier. So we're going with my Chanel 19 bag. It has to make a little bit of a statement in a look like this where I have so much fabric on me. And the fact that I can crossbody it is a plus in favor of this bag. This is kind of my go-to outfit for any day that I want to go out and run errands, but also want to go on a coffee date with my husband. So I want to look put together and like my outfit, but I want my feet to stay very happy and I want to be able to walk around and, you know, just overall stay warm. And the key is always with smart layering. The fact that, I mean, I could tuck in the shirt if it was just for layering purposes, but I am a fan of the light blue peeking out from underneath the sweater. And also my sleeves is poking out a little bit too. So I like that as well. The fact that the sweater is navy blue and the cotton shirt underneath is sky blue. Chef's kiss. I love this kind of neutral color palette. And that is it for look number 2. My next outfit is going to be styled around these pair of boots. This is probably my hardiest pair of boots, and the way that I came to own them is actually kind of interesting. I was just as crazy about the Fry campus boots a couple years ago as everyone else was. They were very beautiful, gorgeous. I bought a pair of vintage ones back in 2022 and I put them on and they were just not the right fit for me. Lengthwise they were fine, but they were so wide and I have the narrowest feet ever. I ended up selling them and I decided to buy these vintage boule boots instead, and that is how these guys came into my life. I wore them a couple of times, but to be honest, I don't style them nearly as much as they deserve to be styled and worn out. It's such a pretty pair of shoes and I love the square toe box of it. So let's put an outfit together around these pair of boots right now. Given the type of boots that these are, I want to go with a pair of jeans. We're going to go with a bit more skinny straight jeans and see how that turns out. Here's the color palette we're working with. We are going to be doing some chocolate brown again, and then some denim, and then one of my favorite colors, which is super ambiguous, honestly. Like, I don't know if this is mustard, is it green, is it yellow? That's the fun of it. The great thing about this look in particular is that we're just really sticking with the classics, like these medium wash jeans. This is such a good fit. It's not exactly skinny, so it doesn't feel too restricting, and it ends at a nice crop length just above my ankle, which is literally my favorite length for jeans because wearing them in the fall and spring, I want to be able to wear them with loafers or flats, so this is my perfect length. But in this particular case, we are going to be layering it up a little bit more because we got to stay warm. I forgot to mention, I already put on my favorite everyday belt. This is such a nice little thin belt to add to any outfit that's not overbearing or anything, but it does add a little bit of an extra touch. You feel like you're accessorizing, but you're really not doing too much. And then this cardigan is such a nice little piece to add. When you are going to be having a winter day in somewhere, whether it's at a restaurant or going to the mall or anything like that, you want to be wearing layers that are not too thick on their own, but that when you layer them together, it does end up keeping you warm enough. For the boots, here's the thing. I don't mind when jeans bunch a little bit right at where you tuck them into your boots, especially for casual outfit like this. Let me show you. I used to definitely hate it a lot more when I was younger. I used to think that skinny jeans that bunched around the knees were so unflattering, and I would only look for jeans that would be perfectly fitted to my leg, slim all the way to the bottom. But now there's something so nice and rancher off-duty style about this look. How do you guys feel about the bunching of the jeans? Do you like it? If you are a leather jacket lover like I am, you definitely want to keep wearing your leather jackets through the various seasons. This is one of those jackets for me that I can only wear it in the winter. It is heavy and thick and lined, and so this is kind of my winter leather jacket, if you can can call it that. Plus it is so roomy that if I wanted to wear a very, very thick wool sweater underneath, it fits. I think anything fits under this jacket. But anyway, this is how it looks on. And then for my bag, I'm not gonna do anything busy. I just wanna have a nice low-key brown bag. And it just feels like a shoulder bag is the right way to go with this outfit. And let me show you what this jacket looks like when it's completely done up. How unique is the silhouette of this jacket? It has a droopy shoulder, this part that kind of sticks out like a peplum. I don't know if this is like a biker jacket. I don't know if it's 80s style. Not quite sure what the style would even be called, but I just love it so much. I found it on Vinted and it's from a brand called Aldo. I have no idea if it's the same Aldo that still exists today, but the logo definitely looks different. If you guys ever spot one on secondhand websites, definitely snatch it up. I'm a big fan. For the fourth look, I wanted to pull out all the stops and bring out the big guns for winter because the temperatures have dropped below 0 in Vancouver in the past couple of nights. So I think it's time to show you guys what I actually wear on a freezing day when I'm going to be out and about. Usually, I mean, the previous outfits, as you can probably tell, it's for events that I'm going from house to car to destination, and then barely any time outside. But if I have to spend any amount of time walking my dog, walking around, or going from store to store in the freezing weather, this is what I would be wearing. So for this outfit, I would say the theme is puffer jacket. That is going to be the main character of this outfit. Did anyone else hate turtleneck sweaters as a child, but then definitely come around to them and see the merit when they got older? Because the way it completely covers my neck and keeps me so toasty, 10 out of 10. Very great and cozy experience for me. One thing that I do love a lot about winter outfits is that you can really play around with colors to create the kind of look that you want. So I especially gravitate towards dark denim jeans for winter. This pair is a vintage one that I got from Nanine Studios. Is it Nanine Vintage Studios? I don't know. They're a vintage seller that I discovered on Instagram for the first time, and I have bought so many of my vintage items from them. I always love the pieces that they curate. It's so nice and high quality. These ones are a pair of Sasson jeans that I've actually gotten so many compliments on. I think you can still find them on the secondhand and vintage sites. Also, let's definitely talk layers, because one of the other reasons that I go for baggier jeans in the winter is because if I want to layer them with fleece tights or leggings or something like that, these jeans definitely have the space for them. They're roomier than, I don't know, straight leg jeans or skinny jeans. I'm not going to be wearing that indoors right now because I don't want to be sweating through my clothes, but I will show you my other types of layers. So obviously bodysuit, always number one step. And then I have very poor blood circulation in my feet especially, so I always go with these really thick sports socks. These are men's. Like, my husband got a huge pack and gave me a couple of them. I like to wear them and they go up just to below my knees, so they really keep me warm. And then for my boots, these are my no messing around kind of boots. If I'm trying to stay very safe and secure in my steps and I don't want to be slipping and sliding all over the place in the ice, these are my favorite pair to go to. These are actually the children's Timberlands, I believe, because I have very small feet and the women's Timberlands were not fitting me. So pro tip, if your feet are like 6.5, you can definitely fit into the size 5s in the children's department, and you also end up saving on them. The boots are on, but this is my favorite part about wearing dark wash denim, is that when you fold the bottom up, the contrast is the prettiest part of your outfit. See what I mean? And then if you like, you can tuck in the front of your sweater. And finally, we are going to be adding on the puffer jacket. This is my TNA puffer jacket that I got 4 or 5 years ago now, but it has lasted me so well. It's still in very great condition. Honestly, it is one of my most worn items in my whole wardrobe. This is just my go-to when I'm walking my dog every morning and every night. I don't even have to bother to layer up too much underneath, because this thing, when I zip it up, it is impenetrable. I feel completely protected against the elements. It is not exactly waterproof, so definitely take an umbrella with you if you're wearing it out on a rainy day, but for dry, cold days like today, it is perfect. So now I want to add in a bit more color to the outfit because it's looking very neutral and the black puffer is quite overbearing. One of my absolute favorite color combinations is lavender or any light purple with gray. So this scarf is going to be the right touch for this outfit. I have worn this scarf with this exact sweater so many different times just because I like the color combinations together. And then for my bag, usually for this kind of look, I try to go with a crossbody bag because there's no way I want to be tackling a shoulder bag. It slides off my shoulder so easily when I have a big puffer like this one. Crossbody bags are definitely the way to save yourself. I love this bag because I think I've mentioned this in my previous videos, but this pre-loved Coach bag is such an understated, fun little bag, but at the same time, it has two different colors. The body of the bag is a beige, nice neutral suede. Then the fact that the strap comes in this darker brown adds a little bit of a contrast in this bag and then adds a bit of interest in your whole outfit. And that is why I always go with this bag when I have a very, very simple outfit and I want to add a little touch, but I don't want to go over the top with any hardware or anything too flashy. And here we have the whole look. Every single item in this outfit is very low-key and stress-free. So if I have to be in the snow or rain and these items get wet, that's kind of the main goal of this kind of outfit. I don't want to be stressed about it. The other thing is, I don't know how your winter experience is in the city or country that you live in, but in Vancouver, this outfit pretty much gets you through the coldest of winters. So a dry and mild winter like this one is really no problem. Pico's sitting there like, are we gonna go for a walk? Why are you dressed like that? And now we are at our final look, and I saved a special one for last. The theme for this look is going to be called Vintage Elegance. I really enjoy drawing inspiration from old movies or vintage photos or different eras of fashion and pulling a look together that might have some inspiration from the 50s, 60s, and even the 70s. And so this look feels like the embodiment of so many of those eras and the little elements that I liked from each of those eras. So let me show you the star of the show. We are going to be styling this very cute cape coat. This has literally been my fixation this whole fall and winter. I just love that it's reversible and I could go with the simpler green side or the checkered side, but I'll show you the base of the outfit first. We are going to be going with skinny jeans. You heard that right. You can't hate on skinny jeans when it comes to winter. They are so tight and they keep you warm and they look amazing with knee-high boots. So we have on our skinny jeans. I put on some comfy wool socks that will not show, so don't worry about these ones. And then I am going to be going with a very simple mock neck charcoal gray sweater for the top. We're keeping the base very boring and neutral and simple because that won't really matter much once we put on the top layer. We're gonna go with the boots next, and these guys are so pretty. This red pair of flat boots is probably the comfiest pair of boots for walking. Absolutely no heel. Doesn't it kind of remind you of 60s style boots? And then we are going to be going with the coat. Considering that my outfit is so simple, I think we can afford to go with the checkered side of this jacket to add a little interesting pattern back into our life. And then for my bag, I feel like with this coat, because it doesn't really allow for a shoulder bag, you could go with a crossbody bag, but I personally prefer to go with a top handle bag. So this 1960s beauty, the most vintage Kelly that I've ever seen, this feels appropriate. I feel like 9 out of 10 times that I wear this coat, I just automatically reach for this bag because I think they go so well together. The colors, the style, the era. I am very warm, I am comfortable, and this outfit is perfect for walking or going on a date, going to a girls' night, whatever occasion you have. It just looks so cute and comfortable. So that was everything that I had for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed these 5 outfits. Let me know what kind of outfits you wear in your climate. I definitely admit that I'm in a climate where winter is quite mild. Even among other Canadian cities, Vancouver is known to have the most temperate and mild winter. So I admit my winter wardrobe may not look like yours, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video regardless. Also, this morning I opened up YouTube and realized that I had hit 10k subscribers, which is such a surreal feeling because I made the decision to start posting long form content just under a year ago, and I just didn't see it going anywhere. I wasn't sure anyone would be interested in what I have to say, but it just means so much to me to have amassed this kind of community on YouTube. You guys have been so supportive and so lovely, and I'm so happy you're all here. So thank you to each and every one of you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Have a lovely rest of your week, and I will see you guys in next week's video. Bye!